Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Hey, this is James from Vegas Real Estate Advisors, and I'm here in Sun City in Summerlin, and it is one of the largest Sun City Del Webb communities in the entire chain. And I'll be the first to tell you, and I'm going to preface this, I'm going to tell you, I love Sun City. I can't wait to move here. I love the Summerlin area. I love the walkability. It's a very dynamic community. There are people walking around. I've seen people mountain biking here. So I'll preface that, and I don't want the Sun City folks to get offended by this, but I wouldn't call myself an advisor if I didn't tell you what you need to hear. So this is a 3-bedroom home, and just a little brief history on some of the 3-bedroom homes here. Now, with an age-restricted home, you're typically downsizing. So there's not a lot of 3-bedroom homes. Typically, you're moving to a 2-bedroom home or a townhome with a smaller footprint. You're downsizing. Now, going back to the C word, which is COVID, back in 2019 when COVID hit, there was a great many people that said, you know what, I'm not going to work from home. I'm just going to take early retirement, or I'm going to retire and I'm going to move to an age-restricted community. So when that happened, a lot of people moved to communities like this one, and they didn't really downsize. They took all the 3-bedroom homes, and then what you saw was all the prices for a 3-bedroom home shot up, no joke, from $500,000 to $800,000 to over $1 million. Now, the home we're sitting in now is currently listed and is priced for over $800,000. And I'm going to tell you why you should not get this home. And it doesn't necessarily have to do that it's a 3-bedroom, but as I started in the beginning, I wouldn't call myself a real estate advisor if I wasn't boots on the ground and showing you exactly my thoughts and all the subtle innuendos that you see and in this home, and why you should not get this home. And you should thoroughly think about all of the little nuances that you see when you come into a home, and you will pass them up. Trust me, you will not see them until I point them out to you today. So I'm going to grab the microphone and the camera, and I'm going to show you around. Let me have that, sir. I'm going to pan around, and this is Michael Fulweiler. He's one of our top agents. He mainly handles investments. Incredible agent. I would definitely, if you're looking for that, just give him a call today. He's a great person to talk to. But further ado, so we're starting the inside, and again, this is a 3-bedroom. It's about 2,400 square feet, and it was built in 1992. So let's start from the beginning. And this home has been advertised as completely shut and gut remodel. And so when I say shut and gut remodel, it's down to the doorknobs, right? So meaning new doorknobs, new hardware, new doors, right? But let's take a look. So front entryway. Now remember, this is age restricted and you're downsizing, right? So you've got a formal living room, formal dining room, right? Are you downsizing with that? Just throwing it out there. Many people like the simple open concepts that lose the formal living and formal dining. So as we walk through, you've got a pass-through and separation. So you've got a living room here, right? Now aesthetically, everything may look fine on the surface. Oh, great remodel, looks good. And I'm sure it looks magical online with the photos, but here's what I see, right? You've got new shaker cabinets. These are brand new, right? It doesn't match the paint. You can hardly tell, but it's white and off-white. That would drive me a little crazy, okay? Now, remember, what I want you to think in the back of your head that this home is $800,000, right? Original thermostat. This is a hallway leading from the formal living, formal dining, 3-bedroom. You got a bedroom here. Looks okay, right? Original mirror doors from 1992, right? So over 30 years old. You think they're going to creak? This is a laundry room. Does not include washer and dryer. They did all of the lights, can lights. Then taking a left, you've got a bathroom here. Now, granted, they did the bathroom. They did everything in here. Looks great. They even put a fold-out bench there, which is very thoughtful, right? What you want to see. Brand new fixtures, brand new toilet, all good stuff, right? Then you go over to the primary. This is the primary, right? Nice windows, original windows, okay? Original windows, original screens, okay? Yes, they're double pane, but I guarantee you in 1992, they weren't very thick, okay? Now, I'm not poo-pooing this house. As I told you, I love Sun City, but buyer beware. You have to be knowledgeable. That's why you contact a guy like me and say, hey, James, take a look at this house. Tell me what you think. And trust me, I will tell you that I say no a lot. And I'm giving you a lot of reasons to say no. Great shower, tub combo. But if you are age restricted, if you're over the age of 55, to me, and I'm just thinking about my mom, for example, that is a slipping hazard, right? And that is a tall tub. Very thoughtful, but is it functional? Is it functional? Separate toilet with the door, right? His and hers. I can even tell you right now that for age restricted, that's probably too tall. Okay. Then going over to, actually, let me make a slight comment, right? So you're off a primary, and then you've got another bedroom here, but it's not too big, right? It does have a closet. It does have access to the backyard area. But this really, to me, really isn't a bedroom. It's probably more like an office den area. But then you have another full bath right off the primary. So it's kind of a weird floor plan. Okay. Those are things you can't see online, is the floor plan, how the home flows, right? All right, you've got to pass through into the kitchen area, right? New shaker cabinets, but who is going to be hitting those cabinets way up there? No way. I mean, even these cabinets here are a little tall, right? So not a good use of those shaker cabinets. Does not include a refrigerator. Again, $800,000 home. Incredible stove there, right? It's a monogram. It's a residential commercial grade, version of that. Okay, into the living room. Kitchen area, dining room, nice fireplace, but it's kind of crazy. You see that? Hopefully you can see that. That's an original fireplace, and it's got some 1992 dust in there. So I'm just saying, I think I want a little bit more for $800,000. Now, I'll show you something that 99% of the people won't pick up, right? So here's some characteristics of Sun City, right? They have a lot of shared backyards, right? So this one is one of the better ones you see because it's elevated, but you do see the rear neighbor. Now, I would put plants up that have some privacy, This fence, this wrought iron fence was added, okay? Added either by the previous owner, but you can see the house next door. That's what it typically looks like without the fence. You can add a fence, but it's a design. You gotta get a design approval from the HOA. Nice backyard. I would definitely add some privacy plants and/or screens. Now I'll tell you something funny, right? This is a real estate thing. Anytime you see a fountain in the backyard, it's probably because there's something noisy. I'm just telling you. Anytime, that's a little secret. Now, going back, you say, okay, well, that nice covered patio. That's not really a patio, okay? It's a sunroom, or what we call a Nevada room, right? You can tell by the screens that they had there where they took them out. The rivets where it was bolted in the concrete are still there, right? So now that you've taken the Nevada room out, it's now subject to all the elements. Because that, my friends, is a normal ceiling that's subject to the elements. Now, I can't tell you when it's been done, but I can tell you I've seen a couple cover-ups with the paint. Now here's something that most people won't pick up on. You see that? That's AC ventilation. So has the AC ducts been taken out? Have they been filled in? Or when your AC turns on, are you cooling down the entire neighborhood? That's just something that, seeing this as a Nevada room, I don't know if it's been changed. And if you did buy the home, that would be picked up on a home inspection. But for $800,000, there's a lot of questions that you need to ask. Or is it just covered up and to make it look aesthetically pretty without pulling away the surface? So, again, I'll preface that I do love Sun City, and there are some incredible homes here, but dig deep, contact a guy like us, contact Vegas Real Estate Advisors, and I'm happy to hear your comments. I'm sure that I'll probably get, some ill comments, but I'm just doing my job. If a client comes to me and says, hey, James, what do you think about this home? I'm going to tell you what I think about this home. And I do that every day. As I said before, I say no a lot. And this is why. So I'll show you some great homes in Sun City Summerlin. Again, I can't wait to move here. But I probably would not tell you to buy this one. All right? James from Vegas Real Estate Advisors. Hit the like button, subscribe. Tell us what you think.